Well, I just finished that apple, so I had to floss a little bit. Some stuff in my teeth there. But I'm all good now. And that is the perfect segue, like how I planned that. For this video, we're going to talk about Mr. Kabob FPV and the whole Toothpick class. I've been away, as you know, for a few months, and I let some of my viewing slip on people that I like to watch on YouTube. So actually today, I did a couple things. Got caught up on The Mandalorian. Just awesome. First time it feels like Star Wars in years, even though I liked Force Awakens and I'm a pretty big Rogue One fan. And also got caught up on some YouTube viewing, and one of the videos popped up from Mr. Rugi, Mr. Toothpick, Mr. Floss today, and he's been going through all of these. I don't know. The guy gets all this stuff from Banggood and all these other people now. He's kind of turned into like this review channel. He's kind of pulling like an Andy RC thing. Which is okay, I don't really care. But what I really was interested in, when I left or took a hiatus back in late June, the Toothpick was coming out, right? So the Toothpick was out, people were going crazy. He's like, here, get the Toothpick and get this board. Well, wait a minute, this board doesn't work. And you need this camera mount. This camera works okay. I like this one better than that one, so on and so forth. And after watching some videos today, I find out that he has his own website and store now, and that he is all about a 3-inch Toothpick now that weighs around 100 and some grams. And it's still a little bit more of the same. It's kind of a hack job. He has a couple different motors. One of them I don't see yet. But let's just take a look at this here. So I'm interested in this. The big reason why I'm interested in this is it's cheap, it should be fun, and it's a sloppy mess out there now with snow. Next year in August or September, when I'm having the FPV blues again, somebody send me a message and say, dude, get out there and fly, because in November, December, you are going to be hating how nasty it is. The snow's melted, it's muddy, whatever. I did fly a few packs on the Falco X quad. I am getting back to basics, playing with some of the RC smoothing and stuff that's built in there, trying to get my flippy floppies down for some of you out there that said we want some more flippy floppies. So that's what we're doing. But I had fun with like little 2 and 3-inch quads. I had a great time with the Baby Hawk. I had a great time with the little, I built like a Intrepid UAV, whatever they're called, one of those little ones. I even built that little X-Hover B-roll, which flew freaking great without the HD cam. Got rid of that. And the Micro Alien, but they all were just kind of the same thing. They were kind of like Acrobats too, right. They were all just heavy 3-inch cruisers that you just kind of flew around with, and they felt pretty good, but they didn't have the kind of feel, at least that I see when I watch him and some other people fly these type of quads. And when you throw in the super low price point of all this stuff compared to like a bigger, more expensive 5-inch build, it's very, very attractive, especially because you don't have to worry about HD video, all that kind of stuff. You could just kind of have fun. But as usual, even though it's the same as it was back then, everything's sold out and everything's just a hodgepodge. Like, you look at his quad and he still has, this is my favorite camera here, even though this camera works pretty good too. And then he has the camera on the B-Brain mount, I think works the best, but it doesn't fit the camera that I like the best. And then he's got it like electrical taped on there and stuff like that. And who wants to deal with all that? It's like the guy just won't take like 5 minutes to just stop and like refine stuff. He's like, every Toothpick batch that we get, there's going to be small changes, there's going to be this, there's going to be that. I understand the refinement and stuff like that, but when you have to like electrical tape a camera, your preferred camera on your preferred mount, that's just a problem for me. Like, I don't want to suck my money into this, especially when I see you just changing your mind every couple weeks on something. And I mean, it's nothing new. He's been doing it for years and years and years. I love this prop. Oh, this prop's better. Oh, this is good. You know, whatever. That's what he's got to do. I totally get it. But he is leading the charge on this thing, and I would like him to just kind of take a stand. Like, if you like using the single board little whoop camera, I mean, you got a 3D printer, right, man? Just like print one up. Have somebody injection mold it. Build your frames around that investment if that is what worries you. He was talking about taking the pod off of which one was it? One of these he was talking about, oh, you could, yeah, this one right here, maybe this Eachine twig. Yeah, you can buy this pod off of Banggood and then put it on top of my frame. This is my favorite pod. And then he's been talking about these cycles, these FPV cycle motor 1204s, but then he also had a really nice looking little motor. I think it was a 1304 or a 1303 or something like that on one of his videos from earlier this week that he said that we're going to be on here. I don't see those yet, but yeah, man, like I kind of want one of these. It seems like we can get one of these up in the air and have some spares for less than $100 or pretty close to it, and that's just fantastic. But can't get anything for it. You can't get the frame still. He is all over the place about, I think he still is recommending this Beta FPV board right here. Yeah, this is the board that he was recommending. And then there is a DVR VTX or something along those lines that will actually go on there. It's not here on his website. I don't think he even has like a complete, it'd be nice if he just had like a complete build list and links to all of the parts to make this thing work, even if he needs to update it. I mean, he's done a great job of explaining all of this stuff that he does in his videos. It looks like we got some people here that are explaining what stuff they are using, and I'm sure there's like a Facebook group for Toothpick flyers and everything like that by now. But you know, come on, Bob, like you know, get some stuff cut. It's obviously selling like crazy. Take some time, refine this quad for us so we can get it. Then we will upgrade motors. Then we will change different props. But just get something out there for us to play with here, to get going. Like, it shouldn't be a guessing game every time one of your videos come out. Like the hype train, man, like, oh, you gotta buy this now, you gotta buy that now. Like, come on, we don't want to do that. Just let's start with version 1 and then you can move to version 2. Well, I guess version 1 was the little toothpick, and now it's the 3-inch toothpick. Get the 3-inch toothpick where it needs to be. Tell us the exact electronics, link them, put them in your description, do whatever, do a complete build. Don't be making these videos about all this other Banggood stuff that like nobody cares about. We want the toothpick, dude. See you guys on the other side.